Alright, everybody, so this is part two. We're now in basement level 2, and this is probably one of my least favorite parts of the game because there's just a bunch of these corridors, and it's tough to see your way around. So, usually I equip the thermal goggles, and I'll show you why. So, you'll see on the floor here there's this weird square. So, I want to equip them and show you what happens. They have trapped fucking doors all over the place down here. So, you got to kind of keep moving. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try to see if we have any level 1 key card areas. And again, I want to emphasize this. There are going to be areas where the thermal goggles are going to expose some things. So I actually thought that there was some lasers in here. I guess I was wrong. One of the other problems with this game that the later games don't really have is there are so many times where you have to switch between a bunch of items, and it just gets to be it's just a ton of work. Like, you want to switch between a key card and you want to switch between something else, or the thermal goggles. You have to keep manually doing that. I usually just prefer to run around with the ration equipped because whenever you finally get enough damage, the game will automatically use the ration. Let's see. One of these rooms I know has something in it. Huh, maybe not. So we picked up some grenades and some C4, and I'll show you what to do with the C4 here in a second. So when you're talking to the DARPA chief, basically he emphasizes that there are some areas in basement level 2 that they basically walled over. So there's going to be some areas on the walls that just look kind of weird. So what you want to do is you want to equip the C4 here. Come up to these discolored parts of the wall and blow them up. So what we're going to do here is go into some of these areas, grab some of these, I guess I'm fooling the grenades, and there's another wall right here. What gets annoying later is this part of the game, they actually have guards and shit down here, so where is it? So yeah, there's another room with some trap floors, so just be careful. Like I said, I just like to equip the thermal goggles just to avoid all this shit. If you tap the button, if you tap L1, you can actually unequip your goggles, so there's going to be another wall down here somewhere. Where is it? Huh, where the fuck is it? Oh, there's a door here. I don't think we have a key card for this. Yeah, it's a level 4. So, I know there's one more. Okay. It's all the way here at the edge, so what we want to do is we'll C4 this. Biggity bang. And we'll go through the wall. So this is going to open up another area of the game. They basically put prisoners back here, according to the DARPA chief, so I just want to make sure we're not going to get... There's no fucking shenanigans going on here, because there are times where that does happen. You'll walk into a room with the thing jammed and there's a camera waiting for you or something. Alright, we can at least see down this hall a little bit. So we're going to have 2 walls here, and I only have, well, I have 2 C4s, so the game did give me enough. So I'm just going to use both C4s here. Get rid of both of these. So in here is basically, that's Baker. He's the president that they were talking about. Through here is actually a higher level security area. They have mounted machine guns on the walls that are cameras, and also a level 4 and a level 6 door. There's also another machine gun down at the other end of the hall. Since we can't go in here yet, I'm just probably going to avoid this area. I just want to check I have 2 of 2 rations, so I'll come back here later, but we're getting ready to get into a quick fight. And here's where the camera starts to become a pain in the ass, and I'll show you why. No shithead. I'm fucking Scoob. I'm a little pug dog, and I like to sit here and breathe loud. Ooh. So, for a lot of us, this was the first time we ever met Revolver Ocelot, who becomes pretty much a pinnacle character through many of these games, and 4 is actually the final Megamind boss. He is a pain in the ass, and it's actually funny, when we play through Metal Gear Solid 3, you actually learn why he used revolvers, because he actually meets Snake as a young man in combat, and Snake actually grills him on using a traditional pistol because it jams on him. Alright, so we're gonna battle Ocelot here. This boss fight can be annoying because he actually can shoot his bullets off the walls, and as you can see, the camera kind of doesn't cooperate with us. We can't even see across the room to fight Ocelot properly. So we have to keep basically running around taking chip shots at him. What I do is I actually just run blindly and press the aim and pray that the auto aim function works. And I just kind of hope I'm hitting someone. So I got him again. Again, I'm just equipping the ration because once my life depletes, it will automatically just use one of the rations. I don't have to sit here and manually do that. Alright. So Ocelot's actually not too bad. And depending on how this fight goes, you can actually get different, oh shit, dialogue with him. So the game just used a ration for me. Alright, we got him again. He's almost done, so I just have to... I didn't fucking get him there? Come on. Oh my god, come on. This guy's a shit. See, you can't really hide from him because he'll just take chip shots at you. I gotta be real careful here and get this ammo, or else I'll trip that C4 and kill everybody. Come on, Snake. Come on, Ocelot, just stop. Oh my god, this guy is so fucking annoying! I fucking missed him. There we go. Wait, I didn't... Alright, we got him. So Ocelot's done. That was all you have to do, basically. You're pretty good. Again, another legendary line from the Metal Gear games. So he gets shanked straight up. Someone just comes through, blows up all the C4, frees Baker. How badass is Ocelot, though, that he's like literally missing his hand and he still is like conscious enough to be tentative to find out this dude using camouflage. So if you haven't figured out yet, he's the other intruder that the guards were talking about earlier. And to this point, there's not much we know about this guy, so...
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim Shoo. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time. What?
So, basically, both of these chumps, the DARPA chief and Baker, both open their mouths. So the terrorists have both codes to do the nuclear launch. I am skipping through these cutscenes. This guy really doesn't have a whole lot of stuff to say other than if you get to this other compound, that's where they're probably keeping Metal Gear, and that's how you'll, stop the nuclear launch. Whatever. So he gives us another key card here. There's so many cutscenes in this part. The first chunk of this game, again, I'm just reiterating that there's a ton of talking. Like, they're setting up the story here. There's some brief gameplay sessions in between, so...
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too. No idea. Don't lie to me.
Baker dies, just like the DARPA chief does in his cell, and Snake's getting really suspicious of the shit that's going down here. So Meryl's the girl that we had to shoot out with earlier in the cell. She's actually free. Alright, they basically talk for another 7 hours about Meryl and DARPA Chief and Baker and Metal Gear, so... This is a level 4. I now have a level 2 key card and a mode disc. This isn't Resident Evil 1. I don't know why they're getting mode disc. Basically, you have to use these to basically deactivate Metal Gear or something. I don't know. The DARPA Chief is dead, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here. So, the next part of this game can be kind of aggravating, and I'm actually going to throw a shaft grenade in here real quick to grab this ration real quick, because I'm out, because Ocelot did a lot of little shitty chip damage to me there. So now we have a level 2 key card, and that's going to open up some more of the game here. There's guards out here now, I believe, in this section, which makes this section frustrating. You come back here later in the game, there's like 3 or 4 dudes patrolling these hallways, and I just cringe because I'm so pissed off that I have to literally evade these same 5 guys the whole time. And of course, they corner you at different parts of the corridors, and alright, so we need some SOCOM bullets. We also need a silencer for this pistol. Okay, so here's a 2. Can you get in there, Snake? So as you can see, this room looks a little sus. So again, get the thermal goggles out. You'll see that there are some wires here, or some thermal whatever. You trip those sensors and you're gonna be up shit creek really quick. So now we have an assault rifle, and again, it's not silenced, so we can use it very limited. I just want to make sure real quick, there's no other level 2 doors here while I'm here. I'm basically gonna get in and get out. Actually, screw it. I just don't feel like dealing with these assholes. I believe... Oh, fucking hell. Alright, so I just want to grab more of these SOCOM bullets before we head back upstairs. So we're gonna go ahead and get back on the elevator here, and once you beat Ocelot, you pretty much have to go back up to the ground floor and search a little bit more. With this level 2 key card, now we can get into some stuff on the ground floor that I skipped, and I believe we should be able to get a silencer as well as some other goodies. But I want you guys to understand, like the thermal goggles and stuff, these are vital pieces of equipment that you need to have to succeed in this game. Unless you just memorize the map, like, you have no chance otherwise. So we were not in here yet. I'm going to go ahead and... What am I supposed to do? Like... better unequip that key card before I accidentally open up this door. That's for fucking finding me earlier, you little dickhead. Okay, so there's the suppressor. It's on the ground floor, basement 1. You have to go to your... Where is it? Where is it? Did I not... Okay, so it's equipped. So, luckily for us now, we can actually use this gun and not trip the alarm every 5 seconds. But, of course, there's a guard right outside the door. Or is he upstairs? Okay, he's upstairs. So there's another door upstairs there. I'm going to see if I can run up there real quick without... Ah! Run, 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 run. I still don't know how that camera on the ground floor saw me a couple minutes ago. Alright. So there's the old signature cardboard box. I actually don't find myself using that much. It's just not a big part of the gameplay for me. There are times where if I get trapped in a corner or something, I mean, I'll bust it out. Because I'm just desperate. You can't really go invisible or something, so you have to use it, but shit, I don't know what to do here. Oh, God damn it. Of course, these floor tiles make... Wait, what? This is a level 2 keycard. This is a level... Looking for a door! Alright, Alright, here we go. So, this is another door that was previously unavailable to us. We have a mine detector, and... Okay, I guess that's it. There's nothing else in here, so... Run, 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 run! Okay, so we have a level 4 door. I guess we're going to head back downstairs. So, the mine detector is actually used later. That big door right there, actually, we have to go through that. And, yeah, you guys will like that a lot. You go outside for the first time in the game. Oh, man. This little chokehold here with this thing just pisses me off royally. I may actually make a trip back outside now that I think about it because I need to pick up some rations. Oh, man. Actually, screw that. I know for a fact we don't have to go back out there. So, here's a part of the game I shit you not, I couldn't figure out. And I'm remembering now. So, you literally have to get in touch with Meryl. You see here in the codec screen, Meryl's codec number isn't available. And you have to call Campbell and Mei Lang and all these people. Here's what you have to do. You physically... I didn't mean to call him. Yep, thanks. Thanks, cool. Sweet, great. So, he tells you, and I shit you not, Meryl's codec number is on the back of a CD case. So, me thinking, you know, I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm like, okay, well, there's got to be a, you know, an item here in the game that has a number on it. So here's a disc. I was like, okay, maybe it's this disc. It has no number on it. So I sat here like an idiot for like an hour trying to figure out what to do. before I finally caved and I went online and people were like, "You idiots! You have to get on the back of the jewel case of the game." And I'm like, "Well, what if I didn't have that? I'm literally playing this game on a PlayStation Classic. There's no case. There's no disc. So like, what do you expect?" So I'm literally sitting here at my desk looking at the back of the case, and there's a screenshot, and it's literally a conversation with Meryl. So what you have to do is go literally physically get your game, get the disc, the case, flip it around, and call 14015. So I luckily own a physical copy of this game, and I literally run upstairs, get the game, and I look, and I'm like, "Are you shitting me?" There's a literal screenshot of the game. So, you know what, bitch? Yeah, I do. Okay? Typical. It's just like me interacting with literally any girl. Who do you think you are? Look, I'm Solid Snake. I'm a one-man army. They sent me in here. They chose me out of everybody in the world. Congrats to me. You better straighten up and address me correctly. I'm sick of your shit, and I am the legendary Solid Snake. So, she unmasked. Oh. Okay, well, I'm already getting annoyed with this. So, basically, I'm just going to scroll through the text here pretty quick because I honestly don't remember what she's going to make me do. Oh, I remember now. Okay, so, yeah, screw it. I know what's going on. So, can we wrap it up? I'm literally mashing this button to get this conversation over. Because all you do is you just talk about the same stuff that just happened. So, she's telling me about this guy named Emmerich, and he's actually in a different part of this base, but we don't have a key card to get through it. And of course, she's talking about she couldn't pull the trigger and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so Snake turns her into a soldier throughout the story here, which is the interesting part about her character. She's actually Campbell's niece or something, too, so they're related. But she basically tells you to meet her near the cargo bay, which is actually right here. So I'm going to run over and see if she shows up. I honestly forget what happens. Alright, whatever. So maybe, I don't know, I don't remember. I'm just going to leave the area real quick and then come back because I believe she's got a... that guy, of course, almost saw me. Basement one, and then I'll just come back up. But basically, Meryl has a key card now that she stole that guard's outfit. She's going to use the basement, or the key card for, I didn't want to call you. Meryl is fine. Thank God, Snake. You're such a guy. You're the guy, Snake. What am I supposed to do? I'm literally just running circles here, Meryl. Can you get this shit cooking or what? So, yeah. Sorry, this part's a little annoying, I get it. But, like, I honestly... It blows my mind that this game makes you physically get your PlayStation 1 jewel case, flip it over. There we go, finally. So she... So Snake's basically grilling her. Like, you can't walk around the way that you walk because, you know, that ass, okay? So through the story, that ass, it's that ass, you know? Enough said. So we got to go outside now, and we're about to actually get into our second boss fight here. And I'm going to show you what the mine thing does. So here's another long corridor. So if you remember, we go in here, and he's going to tell you there's basically these things floating around. I hate this part. PS1 graphics can only get you so far here, and like it's just... God, this shit's annoying. It's hard to tell where these things are. As a kid, I had no idea. I kept running through here, and I just kept getting caught. I was like, what the hell's going on here? So, okay. And slow. Alright, so we're through. Level 2 keycard, and we can badge out. So this is taking us to a different part of the game, so we're getting ready to get into basically a boss fight here. But first we gotta navigate some mines. You can actually use the your cigarette. Snakes sneak some cigs, but they drain your life a little bit, which is, you know, a stupid thing to even have in this game. But you can use the cigarette. I learned if you don't have the thermal goggles to detect those thermal things on so that they you don't get caught. But as you can see, when you equip the mine detector, there are mines here. These are basically claymores, and again, they're gonna call me and tell me, Snake, be careful, there's claymores. So if you don't equip that, you can't see these, and it's safe to just equip this whenever you come outside. You have to travel this a couple times in the game, and they actually change that setup for those mines. Here's the next boss, so we're getting ready to get into this. It's a fucking tank, like, just straight up, they just roll up to you in a tank. So that's Raven. He's one of the members of Foxhound. He's kind of a big, just a big goof. Think about needing to take a tank to fight one man. Like, grow up.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are.
Talking all that shit. This is our first encounter with Raven. He actually doesn't fight you in a tank both times, but to take care of him, you basically want to get the grenades out. And this part's kind of annoying because he's just going to shoot you with literally grenades or like bombs. So what I think I do, if you crawl to these claymores, you can actually pick them up. Wow, that fucking hurt. Holy shit. Alright. Interesting. Alright, so he's already whooping the shit out of me. Alright, so we have a little hill here. This is what I thought was going to protect me. I guess we have to crawl to this. What you want to do is pretty much get to a point where you can run up on his tank and make it like a close range battle, because otherwise he's just going to do that. So you want to run around basically and chuck grenades up there at the driver. Run! I don't know why the tank isn't on the radar. Oh, there it is. Shit. Get up, Snake. This fight can be slightly annoying. The tank does move around quite a bit. There we go, I got him. There we go. So, 2 nades, and the boss fight's done. I mean, not really much of a boss, but to get to the tank is kind of an annoying little pre-fight segment you have to literally gut through. I don't like it a lot. So okay, for now, I guess Raven is defeated. And we'll go ahead and Skype that key card. Some pretty high praise, I guess, from
In the language of the Sufi people, Su means snake. It denotes animal revered.
Snake is mine now. All right. So basically, we get another key card to unlock another part of the game. As you can see here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically in order. And there's going to be a little bit of backtracking here. Shadow Moses is one of the first areas. Like, I don't know if many of you remember the original Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil, where you pretty much learn the layout of that area pretty quick, and you try to master it the best you can. So, same thing here. We're going to have to master this area, learn it, learn how to move through it, learn its fucking tricks and shit, and this next part's pretty heavily guarded as well. These guys in these suits. I swear there's a codec call coming up that explains next part of the game here. If this dude ever wants to move along. Literally moves like a little Scoob. A little shitty pug dog. Yep, there it is. So...
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear.
So basically, we're in the warhead bunker, so if you shoot a gun, literally you blow up, like, the game just ends. So that also is kind of creepy, don't you think? Like, at any moment, these guys have control from you from a remote location to just turn off your ability. Hey, yeah, the nanomachines in your body, we're not going to let you use guns at this point. So you have to be careful, too. All this floor makes all this fucking ruckus. And that guard up there on top, he's the biggest pain in my ass. Like, I can't stress to you how many times specifically that guard caught me. Come on. I'm just going to switch the box here in case this guy looks over. And of course, here he comes. Don't touch me, please. Go away. Alright. Thank the Lord. Of course, he turns right around. Let's see if there's anything in this truck quick. Huh. Nothing. Shit. Wow. I was right on the edge of that guy's vision cone. Alright, we're gonna hurry up here. Not sure if there was some SOCOM. Are you gonna get it or what? What is that? Ammo. Okay, so we're actually gonna go upstairs now and meet another pretty vital character for this game. I hate this. This camera here pisses me off too. To like fit through that wall gap, it's such a pain in the ass. Okay, so I'm holding left and I'm pressing down on the D-pad. Oh my god. This camera moves really fast. And sometimes you get stuck to the wall. Like, it's tough to explain, but... buddy, I really don't feel like snapping your neck, but if I have to, like, I will. And when you get busted here in this area and you raise the alarm, you're literally fucked. Like, you can't use any kind of weapons or anything, so you pretty much just have to sit here and take the beating that these guys give you. Fucking finally, get out of here. So I'm going to hurry up and call the elevator, which will probably take an hour to come up here. Alright, we seem to be in pretty good shape. So we're going to jump in the elevator here. And again, there's going to be a couple more floors. I think I'm just going to go to B1 just to check things out. I really don't know what floor we need to go to, but... so... Alright, so we're going to have a meeting with Meryl here soon. pretty funny over here. You can actually go into the bathroom. This dude's just in here taking a piss. This is one of the few areas of the game. Looks like we need a level 5 key card to get in back there, but oh, it's because I don't have a key card equipped. So there are a couple guards in here, and this is like another kind of area where you can grab some supplies. Of course, we don't really have the key card to get into a lot of these rooms, but I'm pretty much ration surfing at this point. I need to find a ration, and we definitely need to upgrade our key card here fucking ASAP. Oh my goodness, are you? This game has got to be fucking kidding me. So, one of these guards is actually interesting, and you'll see here in a second why. It's a 4. So they keep basically going on these rotations to the bathroom. And we just picked up what they call a Nikita missile launcher. And you'll see why here in a second. But we basically need this missile launcher to get us through the next part of the game. It can be a little bit aggravating, but wow, I can't believe that this didn't trigger the alarm there. It literally ran right in front of that guy's face. Did I press the button? Come on. There we go. So now we need to get down to basement level 2. And I'm really debating if I want to deal with this shit right now, because the Nikita missile launcher, I don't know how many other games it's in with Metal Gear, but in this one, basically, it enables this first-person view, and you can basically shoot missiles, and we have to navigate it through a maze and get it to this point here where this glass window is. That's an electrical circuit, and it is actually electrifying the floor here. So this whole room here is filled with gas, and as you can see, the floor is basically electrocuted, so if we walk on it, we're going to take damage. And there's another dot here on screen as well. That's Autocon. We'll meet him here in a minute if I can navigate this fucking maze, but I'm telling you guys right now, this is going to be a pain in the ass, so let's give it a try. Yeah, that's called gas snake. You're just standing there just inhaling that shit. This isn't like a cigar. Come on. Okay, so showing you in the back, there's like a power electrical area or whatever, so. Deep throat. So we have this gentleman named Deep Throat now contacting us, and you don't really know much about him. I honestly don't know who that character is. I thought it was that ninja, but like their voices sound drastically different. So we're going to walk out here and shoot a missile. You can actually go into a first-person view with this thing as well to kind of help you navigate. Because, of course, as you can see, the your vision is like 2 feet in front of you. So there are a ton of these... Oh, we're close. Shit, we're close. Holy shit. Alright, I did it in one try. Fuck yeah. That usually takes me like an hour to do, so I'm pretty happy about that. So the Nikita missile basically, like you shoot it and you basically literally take control of the missile. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for a second. But at least now we can run on the floor. And I'm going to unequip this missile launcher for a second. get my key card out because I know that we can go in some of these rooms. All right, cool. We have a ration there. As you can see on the right hand side, we do have a oh, what's in here? I don't know what that is. Screw it. Oh, a gas mask. Okay, cool. We'll just equip that right away. So, yeah, we got to go over here and we'll get a cutscene. This part as a kid is about as, well, I'm getting to the end of my playthrough time as a kid, but this part fucking freaked me out. Like, I had no idea what was going on here.
Looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
If this was like Resident Evil or something, I'd understand this hallway, but like, think about what we've seen to this point. Nothing close to this shit. And especially nothing as graphic as like dudes being splattered all over the wall. Someone single-handedly just took out a team of these guys. So it's like every time I talk, someone else is getting gutted like a pig. Ooh. So it's the ninja from earlier that took Revolver Ocelot's hand. He is going full Ghost of Tsushima on everybody. Alright, so I'm about to go in there and confront him, but for now I'm gonna save and we will fight him on the next video. So part 3, we're about to confront the ninja. Shit's about to hit the fan. I'm out.